So we do have to go over why external devices, or external drives, should I say, rather than devices. So external memory need to be used. And when it comes to actually writing this down, you'll need to give specific examples. So I want to quickly go over them now. So with this, obviously, external hard drives are going to be used to save space on the internal hard drive because you might run out of space and you might need to put it elsewhere, and a quick and easy fix than having to open it up, especially if you are not technical enough for people who don't know about computers that much. Obviously, they won't open it up and put a new hard drive in. An external one is easy. You plug it straight in via USB usually, and you've got then more memory externally. Obviously, you can transfer files physically than over the internet. So if you are putting stuff over the internet, it could take a while depending on internet speeds at both ends. And obviously, doing it this way means that you've got it on an external drive instead of having to put it on the cloud, say for example. Um, Obviously, you can share files with another person through a digital device, so you can obviously get a memory stick from one computer, put it on, put a file onto that memory stick, and then give it to somebody else, and they can put it on their computer. Again, saves having to go through the internet or via email or anything like that. Can be more secure in some cases because obviously you're not sending it through the internet where people can intercept it and do things with it. So sometimes it's better to do it physically. And obviously backup data. So if you need to back anything up, like you can store a version of Windows on a backup external drive. If anything goes wrong, you've got it on external drive, so you can just use it. It's pretty straightforward and pretty simple, to be honest. They're the main examples that the exam will probably ask you for. So if it ever asks you why would you use external drives, they would be your reasons. Um, Again, most people will know this, but I've got to go through type storage devices. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. So external hard drives, obviously, memory sticks, servers. So servers, you will know a little bit about already. They're obviously computing devices where you can connect to them usually either through a network or over the internet, and they can have storage as well. We've got some at college that we use to store your data on if you're using the computers at college. Oops, wrong way. The cloud, again, all of you will probably be using cloud right now in order to upload your work, things like Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive or anything like that, or um, Dropbox or anything like that. They're all different types of online storage. SD cards, if you've got a Switch or a phone or anything like that, you usually use SD cards. Are very small but can hold quite a lot of data on them. So um, they're really good as sort of little external hard drives that can plug in, usually internally into a device rather than externally. And then obviously a DVD slash CD-ROM, you can actually store data onto them. Now, if this ever gets asked to you in a exam, you'll probably be asked to think of an advantage of each of these and a disadvantage for using each of these. So think about external hard drives and stuff. What would be a disadvantage of using an external hard drive over, say, using a cloud? Because there will be drawbacks. The first thing that comes to mind is cloud you need internet for, whereas obviously an external hard drive you do not need internet for. However, depending on what type of drive you've got, it might be a lot slower using the external hard drive to put files on than it is putting it on the cloud. So it swings and roundabouts. You've got to really think like how these would differ between each other because you will be asked that at some point. And I'll probably set a question on that this week, so please look out for that.